11 research resources to support your work. Hi, welcome to First Editing. I'm Joellen, and today we'll be talking about 11 research resources that you can use to support your academic work. So the first question you might be asking yourself is, what are research resources in the first place? And the answer is quite simple. Research resources are academic or other relevant materials that help you support your arguments and your research. So there are many resources you can use. For example, we have books, articles, academic journals, highly credible websites, and materials like newspapers or films if it's relevant to your topic. And the most common resources are academic books and articles because they've been written by other professionals in the field. So in general, we can split research resources into three categories. So the primary resource, for example, a book that you're discussing in your essay, that would be a primary source. Secondary sources are such as articles or books written by other academics that discuss your primary source. And the tertiary sources, these are summaries of both primary and secondary sources on a specific subject. These are often for beginners because they introduce the whole topic in a very succinct way. Before we move on to our 11 resources, there's one more thing we need to talk about, and that is citation styles. When you turn to a resource for help or for some information to support your argument, you always need to reference that resource in your work. The way you reference your resources or reference your sources is called a citation style. And the three most common citation styles are APA, which is an in-text citation, MLA, which is another in-text citation, and the MHRA, which uses footnotes. You can see all three examples on the screen. Okay, so where do you find credible sources that you can cite in your academic work? Well, first of all, try to avoid Wikipedia. Now, this is because while Wikipedia is very helpful, it's not written by professionals, so you cannot rely on it for credible facts. Instead, try these 11 resources we have for you. First, your university library. All you have to do is find the right department and learn your library's organization system. And if you're not sure where to find what you're looking for, always ask your librarian or a library assistant for help. Second, the next resource is again your university library, but this time we're talking about their online collection. So when you become a student, your university often gives you free access to multiple different online journals. And you can usually find these by using the search bar tool on your library website. Next up is your university bookshop, because these often tend to store exactly the kinds of books you need for your course. Okay, now for the less familiar sources. Both Google Scholar and Google Books are great because they provide free access to hundreds of articles and books, and all you have to do is use the Google search bar. Then there's Project Gutenberg, an online library that offers free ebooks, which comes in very handy for literature students. And then there are 6 online websites or journals on our list that let you access millions of publication pages, scholarly articles, book chapters, and more. So let's quickly run through them. They would be JSTOR, JSTOR, PubMed Central, ResearchGate, Science Direct, BCM, and Springer. So feel free to check these out in your free time to see which resource fits your field of expertise. And before you go, remember that it is important to use high quality resources to support your research because they give your work a lot of credibility and they demonstrate that you have knowledge in the field. As for the number of resources, it depends upon your university and the field in which you're working, but keep in mind that the quality of your arguments is always more valuable than a long list of sources. And that is everything for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments section below or reach out to us at firstediting.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.